Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Welcome to 2023 LEGO reveal season because apparently Promobricks got a new LEGO Ninjago set early, Zayns new Ice Dragon, and pictures of all of the other sets in the January wave were in the instructions. So we're going to take a look at these. These are core sets again, so they're non-canon and they've just got like random villains and things. I did not like the core sets from 2022, as you guys know. And I've taken a brief look at these on Instagram, but not a deep dive. I have to say, though, I don't think I like these either, which is better for my wallet, though, because I cannot afford, money wise or space wise, to keep buying so many Lego sets. So I might be tapping out of Ninjago, which is something I suspected, but Ninjago is what my channel was founded on back in 2012. So, of course, I will always still cover reveals and everything. So this is Kai's new race car. Looks like a 4 plus set to me, but I do kind of like it. Like, I think it's cute. Definitely not something I would buy, but as a toy, I think it looks really awesome because it's very chunky and I like Ninjago has a lot of sleek cars, so it's nice to see something that's so like heavy and low to the ground. But yeah, these are also very grainy bad images because they're from an instruction manual. Like they're pretty good considering that they're just scanned from a manual, but I will probably do a better reveal video once the set's actually released. And this is going to be a $10 set, 94 pieces. Then we have Lloyds Mac Dual Evo. I hate the Evo Mechs. I think that they are terrible with their stupid little like joints that are already like pre-angled so you can't actually move like their elbows or knees. I just hate them. Like I really hated the core sets for Ninjago in 2022. I bought two of them, like the two biggest ones, the Temple, which I like immediately listed for sale after I built it. I really shouldn't have bought it. The only one I really liked was like the Big Mac, but like these little mechs, I just think that they're really weak builds because I mean, they seem like 4 plus sets. They're not. Yeah, they're 6 plus, so I understand why they're so simple. I understand that they aren't meant for me. Like I'm not the target audience. But because I'm not the target audience, I do not like them very much. This mech looks a lot cooler. I like the little splashes of white. Love the red and black color scheme. I'm a sucker for like black and anything really, like black and blue, black and red, black and gold. I always like it. The villains in these sets are like some kind of weird skeleton. Like they aren't skulking, but I don't know how exactly they're different. By the way, this is a $20 set. And then we've got Kohls Earth Dragon, which I think is 35. I really like the head on this thing. I love the way these horns are built. I can't even tell what pieces those are. I guess they might be new. But like the horns on this thing are awesome. Like I really thought the face was weird when I first saw this on Instagram, but now I think like that is just awesome. Like these newer Ninjago dragons really remind me of How to Train Your Dragon, which I don't think is a bad thing because I really love that franchise. The actual build I think looks pretty mediocre, but if I can just buy those head pieces on Bricklink or something, I think I'll be happy. It does have stubby little wings, but I still prefer the Earth Dragon from like whatever, like 2011. But this is just a really cool head. I really like that. Like that's a very unique design. And you guys know I prefer molded heads to brick built heads on Lego creatures. So it's just very cool. Like I can't stop looking at it. So yeah, actually I think I definitely will buy these pieces separately. Maybe I'll just try customing up my own dragon. And I'm also a sucker for like Lego villain minifigures that are half spider. I hate spiders in real life, but like Lego minifigures that have like spider bodies, I think those are pretty cool. So that's a nice figure for a Cole to go up against. Um, then we've got Kai's Mecha Bike Evo. This thing is ridiculous. It is a mech riding a motorcycle. And I think that the motorcycle is a really interesting build. Again, it's unique, and I feel like that's the highest praise that you can give to Lego when they're doing these core Ninjago sets that, are kind of just like these literally only exist to make money. Like every Lego set pretty much only exists to make money, but these, you know what I mean? Like they aren't based on a show, they aren't based on any like kind of canon vehicles. But I really like what the designers made here because it just looks so weird to me. And the idea of having a brick built mech riding a brick built motorcycle, I just like that a lot. So I think that this is a really cool set. This gives us a clearer look at the villains. So they're skeletal, but they aren't like full skeletons because they have minifigure parts. I really like these weapons though. I guess they're part of like a new weapons pack maybe. But like they're like bony. So I'll probably try picking up some of those. Like I don't know if I'm gonna buy any of these sets. We'll have to see what some of the other ones look like. I like this new blade piece. Ninjago comes out with like a new giant sword piece like every year at this point. and they're really cool. So I like that. But yeah, the actual mech itself, I think, doesn't look like a good build. The motorcycle, not a set I would buy, but the motorcycle does look interesting. So I'm excited to see reviews of it. This is $45 though. That's kind of expensive. I thought that it would be 40 max. So 45 is a little bit rough, especially for. Yeah, I mean, it's got 312 pieces, but it's also got like giant wheels and giant swords. But yeah, 45 just feels a little bit expensive. Then we've got Jay's Thunderjet Evo. This is, oh, really? €10 for 146 pieces? I'm kind of surprised. Like, to me, this looks like a 20, maybe not 20, but like $15 set. But this is cute. I always love Jay's jets. I don't like the yellow color scheme like mixed in with his blue. And again, this looks like a very basic 4 plus style build because it's for 6 plus. But I think it looks cool, and it's definitely like this is a great cheap set because jets are a lot of fun to play with. Jay's jets are always like really cool to me personally, and so to get one at such a low price point is really really awesome. Moving on, we come to Jay's Titan Mech, and actually yes, this is the one set that I think Lego might get me to buy. Let's look at the price first before we go into it. 794 pieces, $80. I will not pay $80 for it, but if I could find this, like, not that I think it's like overpriced or anything, because I actually think that for, I mean, I do think it's a little bit overpriced. I feel like this looks like a $70 set, but 80 definitely isn't bad. It's just that personally, I don't want to pay full price for like non-Marvel, non-Harry Potter sets nowadays, and even those actually, I don't really want to pay full price for either. But I think this is the only set I'm going to get because this looks like some crazy like anime design to me. And I know a lot of people compared the big Ultra Combo Mech last year, or sorry, I guess this year in 2022, that was my favorite core set. A lot of people compared that to like Power Rangers. And I feel like this is fresh and unique for Ninjago because for being a Japanese inspired Lego TV show, they really haven't leaned into like that kind of crazy anime aesthetic. And I feel like this mech does. And so that's why it caught my attention immediately. And I really, really like it. Like I love like the little like mohawk style thing it's got going on up here. I love these giant like launchers on the shoulder. I really like the white and blue color scheme. That is much better than white and yellow to me. Like, I mean, than blue and yellow to me. Like blue, white, gold. That's a very clean color scheme, and I really appreciate that. And then look at this sword. Like it's brick built with like helicopter blades along the side. That is just awesome. It looks very powerful, and I love the little chainsaw piece down at the base. And I love that Nia comes in the set as well. Oh, and one of those little like woo robot things. I also really like the look of the villains in this set. I love this launcher, like this launcher like design, like the kind where it kind of like drops down like a magazine so it can like rapid fire. That's been one of my favorite Lego features since like 2012. It's one that they don't use very often. But yeah, I think that this set looks really cool, and this is going to be the one that I buy. I think I can confidently say that. Unless the reviews of it are like really bad, this is one I can definitely see myself buying. Then we've got Zayns Ice Dragon, and this is the set that Promo Bricks got. Oh, interesting. It's a 2-in-1. You can disassemble it into a mech. But I think it needs to be completely rebuilt. I can't tell. So we do have clearer images of this because Promo Bricks has it in hand. And I think it looks cool. It's got a very powerful appearance to it. It's got 6 legs. That's very interesting. Lego does not usually do 6-legged dragons. Like usually they'll do 2 or 4. So I like that. Again, it's something unique. I love the wings brick built with those like newer blade pieces. That is awesome. I'm a big fan of brick built wings, not vinyl ones. And I love the spikes on its back in my favorite aqua color. And this new blade piece is just so cool. I like it so much. The head is very interesting to me. I find the lower jaw to be very funny looking because it's so like unbelievably like chunky. But it's an interesting new look. It's got similar horns to the Earth Dragon. I like these dragons. I like these dragons that look like heavy and powerful. I mean, I like slender, like nimble dragons too, but I really like this. I don't think I like it enough to buy it, but I think I need to resist buying this. In fact, um, but it's a pretty cool design, and this is also a better look at the skeleton figures. That one has a little daredevil horns. That's kind of funny. I do like the designs of the skeletons. You know, as far as non-canon villains go, I think they look pretty cool. Oh, and as I was speaking, I forgot that it turned into a mech. So yeah, I think you need to rebuild it. It doesn't look like it can just come apart and with all the pieces flying through the air. I don't love that. Like to me, I really like 2-in-1 Lego sets that transform or where like you just need to pull things apart and then put them back together. Like if you could just pull all the legs off of this thing and then use the main body as the body of the mech. I don't like full rebuild things, and I don't think this mech really looks that great, to be honest. For as good as the dragon itself looks, I feel like the mech just looks really weird, and also it's not a real mech, right? Because it's still a living being, so it's just like a ice dragon headed like titan behemoth thing. I don't know. It's cool that it can do that though. Like that's definitely an awesome feature. It definitely adds more playability to the set. It's just that like if I bought this, I would only be building the dragon. So this is I was gonna guess a $90 set. It's a $100 set. So yeah, I don't want to spend $100 on this, but this is definitely something where like if I found it on sale, like deep sale, like I'm talking like 30-40% discount, I think I'd scoop it up. Also, 5 minifigures feels very light for a $100 set. Like I will nitpick on that. In a $100 Ninjago set, I should be seeing like at least 3 ninja, not 1 ninja and 1 Samurai X. So yeah, like this set should have 8 minifigures, I think, for that price, to be quite honest. And then we've got the Creative Ninja Brickbox. Brick boxes are cute. I actually do really like the builds here. Like those looks like some good monastery like temple builds for a brick box. Because I don't usually really expect great builds from brick boxes. So I actually like that. I want to see pictures of these. Again, I'll have to resist buying it because, like, if I see a structure that looks good, I will just, like, kind of buy it without thinking about it, which is what I did with the Ninjago Dojo Temple from January 2022. And then once I was done, I was like, well, I have the Monastery of Spinjitzu from 2019 that I like better, so I really didn't need to buy this set, which is why I'm trying to sell it now. So I need to resist buying this one. But those look like really, really nice builds. So I do want to see reviews. I can't tell who that character is. Um, I don't know if that's a new character or something because it doesn't look like any of the ninja that I know. I guess it could be a villain. Or I guess it could be trainees. Oh yeah, okay, it says 2 new students. So those are cool. I think that those are nice additions. So, oh my god, what the heck? This is $60? Okay, never mind. I looked at this and I was like, wow, this looks like a really good $40 set. Um, these do seem like quite big structures, so I could see 50, but 60 seems excessive to me. So yeah, so those are all of the Ninjago sets for January 2023. What do you guys think of them? Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. And I will cover these again when we get high quality images. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in more videos soon. Bye for now.